Now, my ex, again, he did his best, okay, with me, and I am beyond grateful. Like, he just really wanted me to get better. Again, this man only known me healthy 2 weeks and known me struggling and at my lowest for 2 months. That's what he became used to. I feel like he forgot who I was. He forgot who he had met. And that's okay. It happens. And so we ended up mutually agreeing that we should separate and depart ways. Now he looked out for me. I didn't have to ask him for anything. I didn't have to, he just showed up. That's support, right? And so I really do hope God bless him with the car that he truly wants and desires, with the life, with the mission, the purpose, the goals in which he truly desires, because he done well by me, you know? And I am truly grateful for that, because again, there's not a lot of people that do well by me. And so when you do, I just truly hope that God blesses you tenfold, honestly. And so then I'm sitting here like the doctors isn't, once I got the tube out, the doctors obviously isn't trying to send me back. And I'm like, okay, y'all, like I'm finna lose my job, because my job is stressing me out trying to get me back. And it's like, I'm get me back to work, okay? And he would not. This doctor sitting here ignoring all my messages, ignoring me. Like, I'm like, dude, okay. So I then asked God, I'm like, God, listen, I know you said quit my job. I understand. I know you said quit my job in January. Listen, okay. I'm like, just let me go back to work to get my stuff, because I don't want them touching my stuff. Let me go back to work to get my stuff, and I'll put my 2 weeks in, and then we can, like, I'll quit. If that's what you really want me to do, I'll quit. Just let me go back to get my stuff from there. So then eventually, towards almost the end of February, he finally sent, the paperwork that I need so that I can get back to work. And then I put in my 2 weeks and, gathered my stuff, and that was that with that job, honestly. So I haven't been working since then. Since, I guess you can say, like March of 2024. Now with my mom, eventually she became supportive. I mean, she helped. She did what she needed to do, right? It was really unwillingly. God kind of forced her, unfortunately, and that's what kind of makes it like, because you didn't stay or want to help me because I was struggling or in need. It was just based off the circumstances and situations that you're here and now you have, you're being forced to help. When someone has to be forced to do something, I mean, that's just like me. I was kind of, in a sense, forced to help my granny. But if I knew my granny's situation and knew what was happening, I definitely would have, been willing and compliant with the quickness. And so, but with her, like, she literally was planning and plotting to leave me to go move with that boyfriend of hers that did not care or like her or whatever not. And he must have did something, of course, typical, whatever, that made her mad. And then she just ended up, staying. But she was plotting and planning on leaving me to go move with him. But circumstances didn't allow for that to happen. So eventually she gave in and started to assist me. Now, again, I wasn't receiving a lot of money at this time. Like, I wasn't planning. If I just listened, I would have properly prepared, if you want me to be honest, because I knew something. It's like I knew. And I knew I was supposed to save and all this, but I didn't, because I'm like, I was so, again, big-headed. There's nothing that's going to stop me from working but me, right? I was confident that I was going to be working. I was confident that I was going to have income until I did not. God made it so that I was not working, but He prepared me. Did I listen? No, I didn't. No, because I'm sitting here just thinking like, is only way that I'm going to leave this job is if I quit, just like any other job. I didn't think I would have, I was going to be hospitalized. No. But so I wasn't receiving a lot of, I didn't have, I'm trying to make my money stretch as long as I could. Now, I was paying my own car note for a while. My car note dang near 600. My insurance, I had insurance on my car because I just got the car. My insurance was about 200. And so I was paying, like, my mom, she was only paying the rent. She started paying that, I think, in February, by herself. And so she was just paying the rent, and I'm still maintaining all my other bills until about June, because that's where things started getting slim. Now, yeah. So again, I have all these ideas and things that I want to do. I'm working on, right? So I began, working on them. So I didn't, now I ain't gonna lie, I shouldn't have went back to work. I wasn't ready to go back to work. My body wasn't ready to go back to work, but my pockets said go, right? My pockets said it's time. And so that's why, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's I gotta go. So once I stopped working, I'm still trying to heal. I didn't really fully become, let's just healed to the point where I can actually function a little normally until about April, the end of April, beginning of May type stuff. And so I'm like, okay, I ain't working. I don't know. This is where I'm sitting here now. I'm plotting and planning on the goals that I should have been working on all this time.